14-7 our score. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. On 2nd and goal, Watson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he's into the clear. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20. And into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. They'll run on first down. It's Miller. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, here's Miller. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Watson with a give to Miller. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. To throw is Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. On 1st and 10, Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP. Coach of the year, John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, offensive and defensive players of the year, offensive and defensive rookies of the year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the comeback player of the year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill, no surprise there.
Not to mention,
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. He'll buy some time right. And he will have a touchdown. Deshaun Watson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans have taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. He got 29 yards that time. The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw is Rodgers. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. So on now for the Packers is their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that'll bring them back within 4. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. Hopkins strong running. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field.
That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team.
Come on, man. Let's go.
58, inside.
I don't think you got it, son. Hey, switch gears.
Hey, black. 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Reed. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 62 yards. And the Texans push further out, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It's the Wisconsin native and former Badger, J.J. Watt, able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, and he took that in one-handed. What a grab. 23 yards the pickup there. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Rodgers going to throw. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing is Rodgers. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
Go!
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Rodgers. And it'll be intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
After the interception, here's Watson. And got his man complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 36 yards on the play. On first down, Watson. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Watson, letting one go deep for the ends. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 29 yards. And the Texans turn that interception into a touchdown. Here's Watson, buying time, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
could sit up here and dance around it a little bit. But going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
On first down, Rodgers. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
319. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Yeah, Liz. Look at you.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Throwing again, Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Now Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Geronimo Allison there to make the grab. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Rodgers to throw once more. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Kevin King with a pick, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Back near the goal line, here's Rodgers. Going right side here, and that's complete. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18.
Switch.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Hatchet.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Jonathan Joseph there for the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again to Jones. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage. advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. He'll get this to Jay Kumaro. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Touchdown, Packers. Jay Kumaro, 69 yards. And the Packers get a score closer.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They'll look to run forward with Williams. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Let's go.
Watson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On 1st down, it's Watson. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Watson. And it's caught. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Flush to his right. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. And Watson's going to throw it here. Escaping the pressure right. Trying to improvise. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
Push him back.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Now Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. 30, the 20. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Well, when both guys went up, and oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried to fake extra point, but nothing comes of it. Oh, the Texans may have recovered. They did recover. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Often
under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Watson now to throw. Open man is QT, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before